Do you agree that basically the economic data that the United States releases is potentially fundamentally flawed?
No, I think that the BLS has been the gold standard for years, viewed not only in this country, but around the world. Could there be reforms? Absolutely. But it's a little ironic that you're firing the referee, the president firing the head, cutting the staff. I'm not sure how that is going to improve the quality of the data. And the president had promised that a golden age for American workers. We're down 80,000 manufacturing jobs since the beginning of his term. We're at basically a flat hiring position. And what I think families who are listening, if anybody's got a family member that's in college or immediately getting out of college, you know what a tough job market is to find this. And one of the things I would like to have heard from Kevin, and frankly, for more economists, is we're about to see the biggest job dislocation in our history, I believe, in terms of AI job dislocation. And those are many times kind of, college-driven jobs. I mean, think back 5 years ago, we said to every kid, if you want to get a good job, go become a computer programmer.
Right.
Those are going to be some of the first jobs ignored and eliminated. And so I'm fearful that this focus on who's keeping score, when I think the American public realize the job market is tough, and particularly in terms of manufacturing jobs, there is no golden age.
Well, and there's also a fundamental remaking of the economy if you're talking about artificial intelligence. So on that point, quickly, there were more than a dozen tech titans at the White House this week, including some of these giants in the artificial intelligence space. Microsoft's founder, Bill Gates, Google CEO, Apple CEO, and they were all around the table praising President Trump for the investment in chip manufacturing and AI. Do you think he does deserve that praise?
Well, I can tell you the chip manufacturing came about because of a bill that John Cornyn and I put in under Biden, the CHIPS Infrastructure Act, with the $52 billion, totally bipartisan. President Trump has been very times critical of that bill. Now he is, I think, sending a bit of a mixed message, because some of the investments in that bill were going to Intel, our last meaningful fabricator of chips. He took an equity stake there. Which is debatable, although I do think getting some of the profits.
Taxpayers own 10% of the company now.
But here's the weird thing. While he's trying to support American chip manufacturing, at the same time, he's taken off any of the restrictions on, for example, NVIDIA H20 chips to sell to China. So how do we read this? If we want to say we want to build American capacity, Intel, yes, make sure we maintain our lead against China. Well, why sell some of our most cutting-edge chips to China? It is a complete contradiction in policy.
And the White House says, oh, they're not great chips, so therefore we can sell them. That's what the Commerce Secretary